Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If Cameroonian government, which is head by Paul Biya, is not careful, the Ambazonian fighters and Ambazonian people will destabilize Cameroon to the extent that when the Ambazonia leaves, they will not hold anything in their hands. What am I saying? The same is applicable to Nigeria. If the Nigerian government do not leave the people of Biafra, they will destabilize Nigeria to the extent that when they leave, Nigeria will never have anything to hold in their hands. What is going on? Cameroon in 2024 was reportedly saying that Cameroon doctors flee to Europe, not Americans, for lucrative jobs. What are they looking for? Money. Because the government of Cameroon is no longer paying the doctors well. The insurgency, some of these doctors are coming from northwest and southwest. That is the people of Ambazonia. Many of them in Cameroon is not safe. They are rushing out, going to other countries for a greener pasture because they are complaining of low payment and lack of care. The Ambazonian hospitals now is like a shrouded place, a place that is like a poultry, the owner is dead. The same to Nigeria. Instead of Paul Biya to look up and see what he's going to do for Ambazonians, if he's letting them go, let them go, or readdress his government. He is the longest stay in government, Paul Biya. How do you want to control people? Is your government, is your country not doesn't have any other person to represent them? You have stayed there for 47 years or there about 37 years. What kind of government is that? Is it not democracy? Why is it happening that way? It is happening because when it reaches the election, you will do fraudulent things in order to end the election again. The same as Uganda, Yoweri Museveni. He has been there for almost going to 40 years, if it's not more than 40 years. Now, this government now is suffering and you are busy fighting Ambazonians. You are not going to win. The God that to head Ambazonia is holding them tight in their hands. No matter how far you kill them, you will never win the war. No matter how Nigerian government kill the people of indigenous people of Biafra in the eastern part of Nigeria, you cannot win the war. People that God have blessed, how can have you seen any country that will win Israel in war? The Ambazonians are like Israelis, not to the physical Israel, the Israel that God gave the power. No matter how small they are, you cannot win them. The only thing that is supposed to be done in the country is to readdress the situations, address it and readdress it. Leave them to go so that you will be in peace. Anybody holding anyone on the ground is holding himself. Look at, in 2024, the government of Cameroon used the security forces to be tracking doctors, teachers that are going for greener pasture in Europe and different parts of the white countries. Do you think that will make things better? It cannot. No matter how much you spend in Cameroon to train doctors, you finish training them without taking care of them, they are going to leave the shores of the country for a greener pasture. Everywhere is war, everywhere is killing. If you come to Nigeria, everywhere is killing. Fulani herdsmen. And the government and the president of Nigeria is just looking like someone who is not seeing and who doesn't hear sound. The Fulani herdsmen is killing people. Also, the Senate president is still looking at what is going on in Nigeria like someone who doesn't hear and who doesn't see. Instead of making a law to stop open grazing so that Fulani herders, Fulani terrorists, they will know how to tackle them. Because when cattle are not moving around, for them to move around with their AK-47 will be very hard for them. Rather, they will use myriads of cattle to hide their ammunition and come to start killing Nigerians. Listen, the president of Nigeria, Mr. Tinubu, it is time you address and readdress the condition of Nigeria. Fulani herdsmen, readdress the problem of the people of Biafra. It is time for Paul Biya to readdress the case with him and the people of Ambazonia, so that there will be peace. A child that says that the mother will not sleep definitely will never see sleep in his eyes. And I tell you, anybody holding anyone on the ground, except you leave that person, you can now stand up. But if you cannot leave that person, you will not stand up. Look at how the people of Biafra is decimating their enemies. The military now is demoralized. Very soon, they are going to leave Nigeria. Look at the Ambazonia, only landmines. They are using it to decimate the bee of Cameroon. Who and who now is joining the military in Cameroon? They are afraid. Nobody wants to die, because even if they die, nobody to take care of their families. Some time ago, the military now is asking people in Edo State, in Benin, to come and join military. And they say they are not joining. Sometime last year, the chief of staff or the chief of army staff went to River State to ask for river people in Port Harcourt to join the army. That their people are not joining the army. They are not having anybody from there. Yes, who is going to join a place where he will be decimated at the time? In a country that has no rule of law, in a country the military is not taken care of, in a country that the police is not taken care of. Look at Nigerian police. Go now, it is very hard to see a recruit in Nigerian police. Is it not when you recruit, people will have ranks? What is in Nigerian police, at least 70% of the junior officers in Nigerian police are the people called inspectors. The rank and file is just very few, because nobody is joining again. If you go to the road where they are collecting money on the road, you will only see 1 star, 2 star superintendent, assistant superintendent that is not supposed to be on the road. They are the ones on the road collecting money. The army now is no longer on the road. You can't see just very few number of small army, new recruit. All of them now are big guys that normally stay in the office before. What a mess in a country called Ambazonia, in a country called Cameroon, or in a country called Nigeria. Nigeria is going. They are moving. They are coming to the end. Please subscribe to this channel. My name is Ambassador Sengo.